Yes, so very good morning to everybody when they watch us this morning. I want to say a very big shout out to our official hairstylist inside the building. Jasmine Beauty. Thank you so much for this beautiful gift on my head. I appreciate you.
No, but you can still pay for Amo. It's not a gift.
No, it is a gift. It is a gift.
It's a gift.
Because Baby appreciates the fact that I push her craft, just like I push some people's craft. Yes. I make it a duty to celebrate IG accessories and, you know, to honor her. But, you know, hardly do I get this kind of...
appreciation.
I love you too, Luchi. I love you. Thank you so much, Jasmine. We always say that this is Nigeria. Look at this wig on my head now. It is Nigeria made. Imagine if money day for a lot of our young entrepreneurs to put more work to this. Even this we can export.
Exactly.
And it will contribute, even if it's a little, to our GDP. All right, so moving on, we're on top of the Good Morning Naija show this morning. And we go do it, we'll go give you the balanced diet of entertainment as usual. You go need to just sit down, relax, and enjoy the show with us. Of course, our newspaper down there on top with leg. We'll give you all the Chatram headlines we did here. My name is Motide Lolo, one of every. Welcome to Good Morning Naija.
All right, today we're going to actually give you some stories where they trend for Obodo Yibo. Now, we hear say massive wildfires don't kill at least 10 people for inside California wine region. And we're going to send you more updates concerning the wildfire a disaster will happen for inside California. Also, they say at least 8 migrants don't die for inside boat mishap off Tunisia's southeast coast. Now, more of this to come on top stories where they trend internationally on top of the show this morning. Now, you need to follow us on top Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We did it at Wazobia Max. And any comments where you want to actually comment about the show, you just go there and make sure you see you comment, but make sure you put the hashtag, the Good Morning Naija Show. My name is Uvi Ehigamusoe, your one and only Benin Princess. Good morning, Naija.
All right, is looking great too. And this is another made in Nigeria, which you wear.
Of course, from Churches Smith.
Yeah, this one is Churches Smith Nation. And I just feel so happy about our Nigerian designers. Yeah.
Very proud of them.
Everybody, they do great work.
Very proud of them. All right, you don't hear of Churches Smith Nation, you don't hear of Jasmine Beauty Water. You're going to wonder, these are women waiting inside our country. Now, for inside the world, we get 1.1 billion people waiting inside the same category. We get the opportunity to be a source of energy, power, and creativity. But for some parts of the world, these people no get even the basic education. Which are they talk of the girl child. Because according to UNICEF for inside Nigeria, 60% of the children where they're out of school now girls. Today, now October 11th, and at the day for the International Girl Child, and at the day to celebrate the girl child and to bring out the reason why we need to encourage the girl child for inside every sphere of life. The end result for any girl child not be only kitchen and not be only for inside husband house. Because even for the northern region for inside Nigeria, they say a higher percentage of the girls they out of school compared to the boys. This na your Nigeria have cast Orukomi ni Luchi Enobong. Ekaro Ibolachi Obowe Inakwana Yayaiki. Good morning, Nigeria.
File. All of us, we still trying to learn the file.
I'm not trying to learn the file. I know the file.
Oh, yeah,
file for us. Bam.
It just like that you want farm. Like, All right, so we'll go back small break. When we come back, we'll just enter into the newspapers very quickly.
Jamaa ndị Igbo anyị ina ku Nigeria ụtụtụ ọma ne ndị Nigeria unu watch ihe anyị na-eme kuna kallo.
So make you the listen, make you the watch every time on top Wazobia TV. Make you the watch. Good morning, Naija. MC Prince. Now you talk.
Yes, so welcome. If you just join us, you don't miss plenty things on top of the show. But you're just in time for us to get into the discussion with our Ogbonge guest. This person will sit down top of a chair. Now, woman will sabi well and don't do extensive research on energy, everything will concern all those things. Now she don't get experience in. And of course, she get like 7 years experience for inside this media industry. And she they focus very well on energy and everything. She said, well, she don't get plenty sabi. She don't go school well. Because if I begin talk school, she don't go Pan-African University. She gets skill for cinematography, radio, TV, print, and everything wey concern aviation, politics, women, youth development, lifestyle. She dey report on all those kind of things very specifically. All right, so please help us to welcome. She now sub-editor for Ministers and Life magazine. She be acting editor for Nigeria Orient News before she moved to Orient Energy Review, where she herself can rise, become the editor for there. I love it when Sabi women, they sit on top of our chair, and who is particularly smiling. Because
very true, because she is an alumni too of Pan-African University.
Why did you
not allow me to move herself?
I never even mentioned the name of our guest. Please welcome our very guest, Margaret Nongo Okojoko. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You can have the question.
We are fellow alumni.
So we will not go
fans. The fans in this way they try to show off.
Good to know we have a strong woman in the house. Now, just quickly, let's talk about the one with the on ground now, because you're the person where they very vast about the oil sector. Now, the fight between Ibe Kachiko and Baru. Are we going to see an end to it?
Yeah, possible. Likely end is already in sight. But the thing we did be say, you know, say this issue, not be about even the minister or the GMD. This issue, for my own opinion, now systemic issues.
Okay.
It's systemic corruption we already did in the sector for a long time. And from all analysis we done here, the thing don't dey since when Jonathan dey in power or even Obasanjo. So they need to start from the corporation. If one week this thing stop, we need to start from the main issue, from the body of the matter, before we go feel say there's an end in sight. Okay. Because as at this morning, Kachiku and Baru, then they for conference, Nigeria Economic Summit, then they talk.
Then they see picture of all of them, they smile, they shake.
Then they relate, then they talk, say this matter, we need to take them forward, we need independence of the regulatory body and all that. So if we say the two of them, they fight, not be actually the two of them, not be the personality.
It goes beyond. It goes beyond
that.
The two of them. Now, we've been looking at the oil sector and the Niger Delta area now, the place where they look at now, the focus, where some people they look at now, the Ogoni cleanup. Okay. Now, if you look the area is a death zone. Even the water, fish, no they there, no fish survive for there because of the plight of the situation. Yeah. Now, somebody will even call in during by the time when we get the show and they called in, they talk, say, the place is not even motor, even bicycle, no, they even go that region. At this point in time, that is our source of money internationally. Why are we still in that state?
Well, the truth of the matter be say, after you put policies in place, the matter of implementation might be another thing. Because after we don't say, make them put structure, UNEP, United Nations Environmental Protection, then go there last year, June, when the Vice President go flag them off, say, this place needs to be cleaned up. But you know, implementation 1 year after, nothing done they happened there. As at 2 days ago, we went to Ogoni. So far, the only thing where they happened there now, the cleanup where people like SPDC, that's Shell, don't they do for Bodo. And the community they call Bodo, where they near them. That's the cleanup that's sponsored by Shell. But the main one where the government flag off, nothing they happened there. In fact, if you go to the community, everything they very dry, everything they very dirty, and you know, the pollution is terrible. Where we say people no feed farm, they no feed fish. The fish inside water they die. Nothing feed grow for the land, and then they say they don't even become very, very frustrated. The people there, they don't become very aggressive. Imagine they won't even attack us when we go there. Really? Yes, they wanted to. They say we be government.
Just say you don't come again.
Say we be government agents. But meanwhile, we just go there as journalists to do our own work, to carry out research. Say, okay, wait till the updates. They don't do this one or they never do. So it's still a matter of implementation. The people are still crying. They look for ways where government will see answer their cry. Because that matter, it don't say where it starts.
Very true. All right, now, I'm very interested in what you do. Now, you're the editor of Orient Energy Review, where you promote local content. Now, let's talk about local content and government policy. How did they actually merge?
Thank you very much. Local content, now one very wonderful law where Nigeria don't get now. Maybe so unfortunately, a lot of people for Nigeria, they never know. Apart from people in the oil industry, people still ignorant of waiting that law be. Meanwhile, the law was passed in 2010 by the Jonathan administration. So waiting the law talk, it means say Nigerian people then go fit participate in the oil and gas industry, then go fit own assets. That means then go fit own oil well, then go fit own oil facility, then go fit they do servicing. Before that time, about 40 years ago, where oil discovered for Nigeria. Now, outside people, they call IOCs, International Oil Companies. Now, then they can't drill oil. Now, then they go bring expatriate from outside. Anything where they want to do, even catering service, as small as catering service, then go bring them outside. Even insurance, then go bring their insurance from outside. So everything, waiting go come happen at the end, capital flight. The money where they come collect, then go pack everything, go back to their country. So when we look the matter, not be saying Nigerians don't get expertise. Nigerians get. Nigerians don't do training. They don't acquire all these skills, but no opportunity. So as people come, they press, a group like PETAN, that's Petroleum Technology Association of Nigeria, they come press government, say, make we myself fee participate for this industry. Now, at last, 2010, they come pass the law. And since that law come in place, Nigerians don't their own assets. Nigerians don't become, even capacity building, they train more engineers. Young people, they come up for university now, they don't get hope. Say when they come outside, they go get job for oil industry.
Really?
Yes. And it's happening very, very fast. It's happening very well. This board they call NCDMB, Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board. Then they're in charge of monitoring. So make sure, say, all these IOCs, then they do what and toss it and go do. So, and again, our young people, that will be another important thing. The capacity where they get before, then they are unemployable. They will come up for university, they no go fit enter industry. So with this law, it don't mandate these companies, say you must train them. And then they monitor them to see, say, then they train them. So for every oil company, then they get plan, where then they submit before the board, say, this particular thing, at this particular time, we don't check on to see, say, they do what you say, go do. So it is very, very important, and it is growing. But gray areas still there. Places are there where things are not moving very well.
So in your own paper, do you identify these gray areas?
Yes. In my magazine, we identify these gray areas, and we point them out. And we are working with the government and the board to ensure that these things, our own job, now to make sure, say, we inform people outside, they let government know, say, this is the feedback from the people outside, as well as even people from the community, because a lot of people don't understand what's in the happen.
How accessible is your magazine? Is it sold? Is it
e-copy or
e-copy?
We have an e-copy online. We issue.com. We publish, and we publish digital edition there, and then we circulate in mostly oil and gas events. And then the key stakeholders, we carry and go their offices one-on-one.
So it's a targeted publication.
It's targeted publication, targeted to the oil industry and stakeholders. But very soon, by way of expansion, we will see they have an on newsstands and all that.
Wow. Very, very intelligent conversation. I know a lot of people just look and say, wow, woman, I sabi everything because how yes, so women are getting there. Thank you very much, Ms. Margaret.
Thank you so much.
Okochukwu.
I know so we don't actually identify other areas for inside the oil sector, but for the few minutes, I know so you don't talk plenty. Thank you very much.
We definitely need to bring her back.
Yes,
but I just want to ask one last question just before. Now, for inside this oil and gas sector, what they look so for inside the oil and gas sector, if they check and they see say so many things they're in place. Now, we know say when it comes to issuing of contracts. Now we know say one of the saga where they share for the NNPC. Now say then give one of the rule, and one of the rule is that if any contract is above 20-25 million naira, it should pass through a certain board of directors. And in this case, it'd be like, say, so many contracts where they give for inside. Now, because they did not pass through the right procedure, now some of the things where they cause the bege for inside them. What do you think? Why are we having so much back and forth?
As regards to the contract in NNPC?
Yeah. Well, you see, like I talked before, now the same issue of system.
It has been on ground.
You understand? The same issue has been on ground. But you see, if we address the matter from the beginning, from the documents in place, because what people they push for, I say, we need to look at the documents of the NNPC. We need to look at the rules that is guiding them. If the rules are set in place, why? Because the only reason why the GMD can tell the minister that I don't report to you, I am not answerable to you.
It has been there.
Because it has been there.
True.
And paper or just physically?
It is.
Because he said he has gone through due process.
Yes,
so it's obvious that has been the process for a while.
For a while, you understand? So the matter what they talk, a very strong issue. Not be waiting, not be just these two people. You understand?
Sure.
But if we go feel correct them from where you start, say, okay, NNPC board, this is your place. And you, GMD, this is your place. And then you, minister, this is your place. Because what people they talk say now, when you make minister the president of the country is also the minister. It bring complication.
Exactly.
So if the minister is minister on his own office and the GMD is, we will know the set guidelines, how we go take define them.
We actually need to audio on that because time don't reach for us to actually leave. But thank you so much for coming on the show this morning. We actually enjoy your presence.
Thank you.
All right, that's all we will go fit take on top of the show. From all of us, you go say get better day for work.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.